So after that whole info dump,
rejuvenated and ready to continue.
so yes, the boy is rejuvenated and now freshed out his mind. Now let's go to the shrine where Lisa says that all truths will be revealed. First, let's go talk to freaking Steven Seagal again. There's anything interesting to say. Skype has something interesting to say.
The fuck?
What?
I'm seeing the stream perfectly. I don't know why Skype's making that noise.
That was a dream, really. No way. No way, it was a dream. What's wrong with Ikachi and Lisa? They've been acting funny ever since we left the detective agency. Does something happen to you guys? People's hearts try to protect their ego. When a crisis arises that threatens to destroy it, they create false memories as a defense. There's no outward sign that this is what has happened, just like it was for you. Let's become your true selves. 10 years ago, the stuff King Leo sent those flowers were all a message. What's the matter with Lisa? I never known her expression to be so painful. Save perhaps for once in the past. I'll never forget it. She wore that same expression 10 years ago. What could have happened to cause it? To the shrine. There's a fire at the shrine once. It's rumored you can see the ghost of the girl who died here. You know about that, right? Yeah, what about it? It's a famous rumor. Everyone knows that one. We can't hide from it anymore, Ikachi. We know who that girl is. We know about Big Sis. Looks like there's some sensitive business here. If you have a sin you've been covering up, why not confess and be at ease? A sin, I like his film on the F-boy. Why you bring us here, F-boy? I probably make it this far. You're truly ready to face your past now. You have begun to recover your forgotten past. You wish to learn the truth. Go to the last shrine. Go to the light cavern behind this shrine. Maya, calm down. Why I look like you're ready for a fight? If anything pulls that shows one's past inner self, shall show you the way to go from here. Mount Iwato, where memories and sins have been buried. Man's understanding of time caused him to be trapped in the past and fear the future. Now is when you must break free from your distorted memories and take flight towards the future. The real battle is close at hand. To Mount Iwato! New dungeon, new and exciting, new and exciting. Let me just put on the stubborn real quick. Never mind, cutscene. Do you still not remember Tatsuya, our summer vacation 10 years ago? The Karen was our secret hideout. This can't be. I saw this place all the time in my dreams. It's really here? Hey, look, a ghost. Out there, good. No way, that was Tatsuya, but now you don't remember? Let's go deeper. I'm sure you remember who that was. So all I know is that I need some stuff. Can't do it in this room. Dang it. Hey, how ironic. It's even being shown a mirror. Tatsuya, I really don't want to go on. Does that really happen? I got no choice but to go. Why did that happen? Why? The girl looked like she wanted to say something though. I feel like I've seen her somewhere. So let's go and investigate the rumor of the ghost girl. I guess the storm was already on. And we go. This is a dungeon I really want to leave. No nook and cranny unchecked. That's where we're going with this time.
Ready or not, here I go.
Let's try talking to it. Tatsuya and where it's awkward and Maria and it's awkward. It's awkward. It's awkward. How's it always awkward? I don't feel like it. Tatsuya, I say fine, I'll do it. I mean, angrier. Who do you think you are, God? This was what I deserve from something in your mouth. That much of pussy in your life. How'd you like to die? I am pacifist at heart, so.
Look into my eyes.
You didn't appreciate that. Oh well. Back to the good old murder. For the full time. Ragi. And I guess I don't know. Let's go. Hey, they're not enemies. Jesus Christ.
Here goes.
He's gonna take a bit.
Who's next?
He's gonna take a serious bit. Of course it blocks on because why the F not? I wanted it. Don't make my life any more easier. There you go. Also, in other news, we got more and more people talking about talking about how Wonder Woman is totally a rapist, and how the director of the film is trying to didn't mean to do that. Is trying to defend it. Try to defend it. So indirectly, because they're instead just going with a fan theory as opposed to actually defending it themselves, and the fan theory holds no water. As in fact, also inconsistent with the rest of the movie.
Looks like you're all talk.
So at the end of the day, Wonder Woman's a rapist. HP incense. Starbuck's not doing it.
Bring it
Damn thing here, is it? Blazing burst. Another blazing burst. What the fuck did you even just say?
I have no idea.
Got my eyeballs. I can't join a festival at my own pace with you around. My lounge is draining fast too. Let's take a quick look around. Stay right there, Tatsuya. What you doing? Oh, you're by yourself? That makes two of us. Papa and Mama were fighting today too, and they promised they'd go to the festival with me. Why are grown-ups always so mad? No, I want it. I win it. We should be Pikachu. I bought you a mask already. You're a doo-doo face. I'm who's the one eating shit. Who are you? I'm Black Falcon. This is Red Eagle, I guess. I'm Yellow Owl. My dad's really scary. He's like 18th rank in karate and judo. My mom's nice to me. He reads books to me, shows me the stars, but he doesn't get along with Mama. Oh look, Lisa, there are children here with the same mask as yours. Come on, want to play with us? Come on, it's alright. Those kids won't tease you just because you have a blonde hair. You ain't gonna pick on me? This is true. I never pick on anyone. Come on. I fell again. Oh man, what am I gonna do with you, Yellow? I'm sorry, I haven't laughed this much in a while. Hey, you guys keep being my friends. Of course, always be pals, right? Oh, I know. We're missing one, but we have 4 rangers here. Come on, what's the name for our group? It'll just between us. We'll be secret friends who never take off their masks when they meet. The Masked Circle. For now on, we're the members of the Masked Circle. That's surprising. It was you who created a Masked Circle. What a terrible thing you've done. I didn't remember Tatsuya. We all met each other a long time ago. We're the ones who formed the Masked Circle, and... Well, how could this be? Yeah, that's right, Tatsuya. That was like when we were kids. It was just a dream. We met for the first time that night at the festival at the last shrine. Were the terrorists we were searching the terrorists we made along the way? I didn't phrase that better.
You picking a fight?
Of course you freeze, Tatsuya. Of course you freeze multiple people. Of course she's going for the one that's blocking. Quest, I guess. There we go. Yeah, thanks for freezing my healer. Thanks. Totally didn't need that heal. What do you mean Zio did one? Up. You're just doing horrible damage in general. Settings. Just repeat. Blazing burst? Sure, why the F not? Why is he still alive? That's more like it. What else we got in the news? Oh yeah, apparently Sony is scared of the fact, well, not scared, but they're worried about the fact that apparently they're essentially having less and less people in Japan buy PlayStation consoles. Ooh. Which also emphasizes why Sony is trying to make their plans and not involve Japan whatsoever.
You ain't worth my time.
Or they should evolve Japan less. Because them Westerners where it's at. Look at all them big Western Western titles that came out that are blowing up in the West. Look at them Westerners trying their best to buy them PS5s. Can I fit the word West anymore in there? Yeah, but Stillman was on. And it didn't do a damn thing. That's great. That's art. That's poetry. That's a haiku.
You want some?
Not only are the squids back, now they got big boyfriends. Sure, why the hell not? I believe it. See how that works out, man. There we go. No, an upwards and reverse. We actually need that AoE damage. Why do they have Medea? I don't know, Hydra Bruce. I don't know answer questions. When enemies in RPG have the ability to heal, yay or nay? Or it's just more specifically when bosses have the ability to heal.
It's good if it's not spammed.
The question becomes, when does it become spammy? Your
When the
definition.
motherfucker's doing it every 3 turns.
I got some bad news for you in Nocturne. Granted, Nocturne is designed to be avoidable, but there is a boss that every 4 turns will cast a full heal, and then the next 4 turns it'll be an insta-kill. There is a gimmick you have to do to the fight, otherwise the boss will either A, full heal itself, or B, insta-kill Demi-Fiend. But technically, that is a boss that can't heal itself every couple of turns, and it's a full heal if you mess up. Speaking of which, how do you feel about the fact that healing in Megaton is more based on percentage rather than depending on a magic stat?
Alright.
So earlier, I ended up doing the freaking 25 Royale DLC fights, where you fight the main character of P3 and P4. And all that did was make me go, man, wouldn't it be awesome if we actually had a boss fight against,
So long.
well, to be specific, a really good boss fight against a wild card user. Cause the series kind of sucks at that. But I can't say specifics, cause that'll be spoilers for different games. It's just like if you have a cool idea for a boss fight, you don't use it.
Do you want my autograph?
No, I don't think they do. Otherwise, they would be trying to kill us. Just a hint. Yeah, something funny I also find is how people keep trying to say how the two most powerful Persona protagonists is Naoya and Makoto. Now people keep trying to say, what, but Makoto can easily beat Naoya because of freaking Armageddon. Even though in Persona 1 and Persona 2 categories, the almighty stat doesn't exist. So it's like, but he has pretty much insta kill almighty move. That doesn't exist. That's a stat. That goes into nuclear, which means you can just avoid it. Isn't how stats work fun? Just like how P1 had freaking physical, gun, and magic, and then P2 just has physical and magic, and then P3 has 3 different physicals, then magic, then P4 has 1 physical and magic, and then P5 goes back to gun, melee, and magic.
Yep.
We're all over the effing place.
Sorry about that.
Trying to find out Revelation turns of our past. And heal up. It's reflecting pool, but heading over. Yeah, over that way. Make sure I don't miss nothing. You'd even flash the red game. You just went from yellow straight to a fight.
That won't be quick.
Back. You know what? This would be a random topic that'll probably go nowhere. But Armando, since you should know enough by this point, how about that Tokyo Mirage sessions?
The what?
Remember when I showed you the freaking Idol game?
Yes.
And I told you that that is SMT Cross Fire Emblem?
Yes.
How about freaking that? Just any
What
thoughts
about
on that?
Not really.
Because people are still mad to this day. People are still mad going, where's the actual SMT Cross Fire Emblem? It's like, you got it. It came on Wii U and then got re-released on Switch. You already had it. It's right there.
They want more.
No, that's just because that's not what they wanted. They thought it'd be like the teaser, you know, the teaser showed literally nothing.
Oh.
People got hyped up for a teaser that showed nothing. Literally all the teaser showed was Megaten and freaking Fire Emblem characters. That's it. And people thought that would be the game. It's like it didn't even show you anything. You got obsessed over the idea of literally nothing. You're like,
Happens.
and now that the actual game is a freaking idol game.
You picking
Well,
a
the
fight?
theme is idols. Suddenly people are mad. That wasn't SMT Cross Fire Emblem they promised, even though they promised literally nothing. There's a fact that that game bombed in the West, in Japan, then bombed harder in the West because you decided to alienate the fans the fans of the game, and then it bombed even harder on Switch because then you alienated even the original Japanese fans. It's like, how do you even do that?
Well,
Well, I say how, but it gives the answer. Hey, we're gonna make this super niche idle game, and not only that, we're gonna call it. Not only that, we're gonna release it on the Wii U. Oh, it didn't do well in Japan. Quick, what do we do? Let's try and pretend this thing is not anime, and change a bunch of stuff to hide the fact that it's anime, which then pissed off the Western fans. Then they re-released it on Switch and used the altered American Wii U version as the base, so the original Japanese fans got angry. You had 3 chances and you effed it up, that's what I'm trying to say.
Rip.
You had 3 chances to get this game to sell and you effed it up. Because someone on that marketing team was being stupid. And not only that, you also didn't market the game well. And then not only that, because I didn't let this part go. You then made a trailer for the game, and they got their usual like announcer guy to describe the premise how the gameplay is, right? That part, great. How he did it, horrible idea. He tried to sound hip and young with the kids. It is as cringy as it sounds. Like the explanation of the systems, great, but trying to be hip by saying Slaya and Stay Woke and my boys in a game that does not do that whatsoever. It's a horrible
Poggers!
idea. Remember, this is before Poggers, but they would have done it. You know they would have done it. Rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, I won. Today we're gonna play house. Well, come on, let's draw today. I brought my crayons. Sorry, Yellow, she's the boss. We have to listen to what she says no matter what. That's the rule. Barry will be the daddy, and I'll be the mommy. Of course, you'll be my big brother, Black. Am I the baby again? Fine. Alright, the kids are all tucked in, so let's take a bath together. Please leave me alone. Oh, I don't have supper yet. That's just awkward. I didn't do anything. I didn't help anybody. I was bullied at school because my hair and eyes were different from everyone else. Every time I got to play like a normal kid when I played a mass circle. It was the only time with Tatsuya and Ikachi that could be myself. And Tatsuya, you were my first crush. See? She's just laughing at us. That didn't help anybody. Oh yeah, we had that rule. Let's listen to what the boss said. I love drawing, so I want to draw with you all, but I always lost. I need to get better at rock, paper, scissors. That's what we need to do. Anything over here? Nope. Oh. The yellow mask in this room. Here's where I hid my mask. The mascot could be someone else instead of some wussy kid who wasn't good at anything except drawing. Secret friends who never revealed their true secrets, and yet we understood each other better than anyone else. You must have been sad kids. You couldn't do anything without hiding your faces. Everyone has memories they rather forget, or sad things they don't want to remember. I'd be condescending but sad I understand your pain. I hate feeling so completely powerless at times like these. So we'll drop a save here. So we'll go over the map again. Let's see. Because one thing I want to make sure is that the masks here, like the one we just found, are all entirely missable. So I'm trying to make sure we get all of them. Why are they missable? Because F you, that's why. That's what Alice says. Let's go back there. Let's see what's down here. Muscle drink. That's a dead end. That's notification.
You picking a fight?
Those are enemies. Nope, as the old guy, they're just throwing stuff at him. Like you attack him on the back. There we go. No, not me. We don't need it. Let's go with Bufu.
Have you seen the post Funimation made?
No, please go ahead.
They put a post of things with blanks that you fill out. They had like anime shit. So like the first one says favorite anime.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Actually, I have to think about this one. Probably say Naruto.
Naruto.
Yeah. Is that surprising?
Yes, Mr. Mr. Everything, Mr. A lot about me revolves around Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I like Dragon Ball as well, but like, Naruto bonded with me in my childhood, so I lean more towards Naruto in that sense.
I remember reading like one of the volumes of Naruto during middle school, and someone saw like the six-tailed fox and thought it was horrifying. It was the one where freaking you start seeing like the skeleton of the fox start taking shape.
Oh yeah, that wasn't until Shippuden though. I'm talking about like base Naruto.
No, I'm talking about Shippuden. I'm talking about Shippuden.
Ah. Alright.
Wait. When you say Naruto's favorite anime, does that include the 5 billion filler episodes?
Nope. All the way until like, you know, when Naruto swore he'd find Sasuke, and that's where it ended for me. So I don't count the filler.
5 billion
It was
filler
when he was recovering in the hospital after he fought with Sasuke. That's it.
5 billion years of filler.
Bro, I'm so serious. Like before I knew what filler was back in the day, and I was just faithfully watching it, expecting more shit with Sasuke to be involved. And like they had that fucking filler episode where he went to Orochimaru's hideout. I was like, oh yeah, he gonna find Sasuke here. Not that never happened. I'm like, what the fuck?
Just imagining you be like, oh yeah, Sasuke gonna be here. Where's Sasuke?
Motherfucker got yeeted out of the whole show after that.
So what's the rest of this post? Not just it.
The next one says anime that grew on me.
Oh. That's a hard one to say because I can't really think of anything that's like a case of like fucking. Generally, it's because if I don't like a show relatively soon, then it will grow on me. I'll just be like I stay consistent like I just don't like this.
Mm.
So that's not one I can't answer.
Yeah, I don't think I can answer this one either, because usually when I watch anime, it's like I read the description and it's based on like, oh, I'm kind of interested in this. So I don't really have an answer for that one either.
I mean, I used to just watch random shows, but once again, none of those shows grew on me. It was either I go, I don't like this, or I like this enough to keep going.
Yeah, kind of the same.
But there was none that was like, I didn't like it, but then, once we got to the arc, none of that.
Yeah. Alright. Most underrated anime.
Ooh, that's a good question. Ooh, underrated. Oh,
See,
I
mine is
have,
easy. None.
I have 3 different choices for underrated though.
Oh.
I got Bamboo Blade, Shuffle, and Girls Bravo.
Hmm.
Bamboo Blade for just being freaking just more partially wacky, but occasionally serious sports anime. Shuffle for being what I dub, oh look, an actually good harem show that I later found out was based on a hentai. Checks out.
Welp.
Although that one has the caveat of most people, myself included, hate the ending.
Rip.
So it has that problem. It's why most people will discount it, like how Shaquille just completely writes off the entire show just because of the ending.
You picking a fight?
Girls Bravo is more a case of it's a very fan servicey show, but it's also just a generally good comedy.
Oh, okay.
Also, you can't hate Liam O'Brien, freaking Gara, playing an over-the-top wacky pervert. It is beautiful. It is freaking beautiful.
Chicago, you see that big titty girl?
It's like if there was ever a time where you would be like the English dub is better than the Japanese, that is the #1 anime right there. Because you ain't getting no Liam O'Brien a Japanese dub. Also has Yuri Lowenthal in probably the weirdest role I've seen him in. Mostly because at that point, when you think Yuri Lowenthal, you think Screaming.
Yep.
But I didn't even. It took me 3 episodes to realize he plays the main character, because the main character is like this very shy, soft-spoken person. So I didn't even realize it was him.
Oh, so Sasuke without the edge.
It's like this thing. It doesn't even sound like Sasuke when he's calm.
Oh.
That's why I couldn't tell. Like it doesn't sound anything like Sasuke.
Sorry.
Well,
But yeah, that was
those are your 3 choices, eh?
Yeah, because Girls Bravo is just people write it off because it's a super perverted show. Is it? Yes. Is it also a good comedy? Also yes. Are there some episodes that go too far? Yes. But what show doesn't have some episodes that stink?
Yeah, that's true.
Also,
Okay.
and also the finale sucks.
Yeah.
There's also a manga version, which I'm not sure if it was if this was anime then manga, or a manga then anime. But either way, the manga has like specifically the better endings, because it actually makes sense, as opposed to the anime where it just kind of happens. What else we got?
Okay. Next one. Most popular series I haven't seen.
Most popular series I haven't seen. I don't know, effing all of them.
I can only think of one that comes to mind that I've seen so many memes of. What is it? It's where that fucking that big muscular guy's from. Like he has blonde hair and shit. Hero? My Hero Academia? Is that?
Oh,
it?
you mean My Hero Academia?
Yeah.
Oh, you meant
one,
Oh My, I thought that. I was thinking Fullmetal Alchemist, like that guy.
No.
It was like, oh, you meant.
He's not buff.
No, not Ed. Freaking, there's another blonde guy in the show that's super buff.
Oh.
And then
Okay.
you meet his sister, who's even stronger. And like like I remember one scene where his parents are like, "Hey, we're gonna leave you and your sister our mansion. We have to fight each other for it. So good luck with that. And his family is just casually walking away, having this happy conversation, as you see him just getting destroyed by his sister. Like, he's like trying to crawl away to no avail. But yeah, I don't watch no Demon Slayer. I don't watch no Fire Force. I don't watch no Attack on Titan. I sure as hell don't watch no Fairy Tail.
One Piece.
I do watch One Piece.
Oh.
It's like the only thing I consistently watch.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Freaking what?
anything else?
I don't watch no Dragon Ball Super. Freaking what a big dick show. I don't watch no Code Geass. I never finished Death Note and never will.
I pretty much showed you how it ended, so.
Yeah, I know how it's ended, but that doesn't mean I ever finished the anime.
About Tokyo Ghoul.
Never watched no Tokyo Ghoul. Never watched while we're at it. No Ghost in the Shell.
I know.
Freaking all your big.
I don't even think Ghost in the Shell is popular though. Like you told me that Japan didn't even care about the fucking crossover in SMT.
That's the thing. That's for the crossover. That's the case of like how does this make sense as a crossover for SMT. That's not a case that they don't care about Ghost in the Shell. That's a why pick this.
Oh, okay, I misread it.
I didn't watch no Berserk or the reboot of Berserk that was horrible. I didn't watch no Goblin Slayer. I didn't watch no Shield Hero.
You watch JoJo?
Yes, I do watch JoJo.
Yes.
What else? What a big
Looks
dick
like you're all
popular
talk.
series. I didn't watch no Fist on the North Star. I think that's
Bleach?
I didn't watch no Bleach.
Black
Tecmo.
Butler?
Nope. You wanna know what shows I watch? I'll tell you what shows I watch. I watch Kanokon, Shoot Me. Like
Don't know
right
what that is.
now. Hey, you want a fan service show that also has horrible writing?
Oh dear.
Also,
At least it wasn't made by David Cage.
no, not done yet. Has horrible writing and a female lead that tries to rape the main character on a daily basis.
Oh no.
On a daily basis, and it's supposed to be played as a joke.
Looks like you're all talk.
Not only played as a joke, but the show wants you to think that the guy trying to avoid getting raped is the bad guy. He's the bad person in this situation. You know what? I'm gonna go over the lowest bar of stupidity this show has. So it's about freaking yokai, so animal spirit people, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have the main lead, who's a fox spirit, and there's a point where someone sets a trap for the main character, assuming that he has powers when he doesn't. He's just a regular human, and she accidentally ends up eating the trap food instead. So she ends up losing all her powers, right? Makes sense. She also somehow loses her big titties. And tries to kill herself over this. Because she fears that the person she tries to rape on a daily basis won't love her without big titties. I'm gonna say something, and ain't no one can deny me, and no one can say I'm wrong. We have technically an arc where the whole point of the arc is trying to turn the main character into an ass man. And no one can argue against that. And if they do, They're a liar. That is how bad the show is. Oh my god. And Shaquille went like, hey, can't you read the manga? It's better. The manga's even worse. It's like the show had to follow a rating system, so we couldn't freaking, like, have bare titties. The manga does. It is somehow worse, and this is all originated from a light novel series. And of course, it did. Light novels, where the most depraved stuff comes from. Why did I watch all 12 episodes, Armando?
It happens.
I'll tell you why. Because I was a bored as hell middle school that had nothing else to do.
I regrettably watched the entirety of High School DxD.
At least people say High School DxD at least has good parts in it.
And High School of the Dead.
I watched High School of the Dead. How dare you take that back?
Bro, that fucking OVA episode! No!
We don't talk about the OVA. No, F that. Everyone hates the OVA. All my homies hate the OVA.
I was enduring it. I was like, okay, fine, let's move on, right? And then I saw the OVA, I was like, the fuck?
The OVA is god awful. Like, we have the series that has some good characters, also some very good action scenes. And then we get this god-awful OVA that exists for titties and nothing else. It is awful. Hey, look, suddenly we're at the freaking beach. Where the zombies at? Who knows? Who cares? Titties. Who cares? Here's everyone on drugs. Except for the lolly, who's conveniently not on drugs.
Yep.
Here's this girl fantasizing about her mom.
Mm-hmm.
Here's this one person fantasizing about the military friend. Here's two chicks making out because they both think the other is the main character.
And then that guy that was dry humping a broom.
Oh, that OVA was god awful.
Bro, I was like, excuse me?
That thing is god awful. Also RAP to the mangaka.
The what now?
High School of the Dead is based on a manga series, and mangaka died many years ago.
Ooh.
That's why High School of the Dead has no ending.
Yeah, I was always wondering, like, they kind of said something about, like, another season. I was like, where, though?
But speaking of, you know what? I'm gonna go over even more trash anime. We got more. Wait, no, first...
I haven't finished the questionnaire!
God damn it, fine.
Okay. Favorite OP. What the hell's an OP?
Openings.
Oh, opening. I gotta think about this one.
That is a hard question right there. Oh, that's a hard one.
I can't remember the name specifically, but I want to say one of the, like, mid to late openings in Naruto.
Vanilla or Shippuden?
Vanilla.
Depends. We got like... Well, then
It's
again...
the one that comes after Fighting Dreamers.
No, Fighting Dreamers opening 4. So opening 5. I know what you're talking about, I don't know the name either.
Yeah.
So that would be like the one during the Sasuke Chiba arc, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know which one you're thinking of. So that's opening 5. Mine is, I can't guess, and oh my gosh, that's summit for days. Oh my
Rip.
god, you're kidding me.
You want me? Two of them are frozen.
I won't go so easy next time.
Assassin for days, Jesus Christ. The problem is, I can think of good openings, but also the animes are attached to suck. Ooh. That's another problem. Oh, you know what?
Bring it on.
I'm a cop out. This is a cop out. I'm gonna just cop out and go vanilla. Smile bomb.
Okay. Smile bomb, you said?
Yes.
What is that?
The opening for Yu Yu Hakusho, aka
Oh.
the most 90s anime opening to ever exist.
Hey, man. It's all good.
I'm about to cop out. What else we got on that list?
Let me see. No, I think that was the last question.
You're just ready to talk about mediocre anime. You're ready to talk about Kenny's pile of mediocre anime.
Here we go.
Alright then. Let's go with the mediocre anime that most people have heard of. Zero no Tsukaima, or the English name, because I say the English name 'cause only ever got one season. In English, the Familiar Zero.
Never heard of it.
What's the premise? Okay, so we got big fantasy world, right? But basically sum it up. It's an isekai before isekais got really popular.
Oh.
So it's like a mid-2000 isekai series. Where a person uses magic to summon a familiar, and the thing they summon ends up being some Japanese boy. It's mostly I say mostly a comedy series because occasionally it does get serious, but 90% of the time we're there for jokes. Let's just say one of the things in the first season was about the fact that revolved around apparently them trying to find this dragon. There's a dragon, dragon's blood, and a wand of destruction. The main character sees all this and goes, "That's a fighter jet, that's oil, and that's a freaking rocket launcher." Showing that other things from our world also appeared, but since they don't know what they are, they refer to it whatever they thought it would be. Skype says no.
Hey, Skype. What the fuck? I'm watching the stream perfectly. Skype, what's your fucking problem?
But yeah, also the show is also, you know what I'm going with it. It is also heavy on our fan service. Like, you spend a lot of time with the main character being upset that the girl who summoned him is flat-chested. This is his biggest pet peeve, people. Not the fact that he's trapped in another world. Not the fact that he now has to be a knight despite having no actual fighting skills. Not the fact that he's treated like a pet. The fact that this person has no boobies. Priorities. Also, the reason it's called Familiar Zero is Quan. What's the main character? The main character is her familiar, and she's referred to as Zero because she's really bad. Because she's really bad at magic. Therefore, they say she knows 0 spells. In reality, she knows 1 explosion, and that's all she knows. That's all she can do. Somehow she makes an explosion that somehow allows the main character to somehow speak their language. I don't know how either. It just happens. Because he starts off not understanding their language, But then after that one explosion, suddenly he can speak the language. The best way to describe the series is its entire foundation is founded on VS. I can tell you how the series ends, and you won't understand what I mean by founded on VS. We'll just do it. So of course, the dude wants to go back home, you know, as you would. He also wants to show his newfound friends this is his home, right? So eventually, they're able to create a portal back to Japan. Problem is, they decide to send him back alone because what they're about to do is essentially one big suicide mission. They don't want to get him involved. Which is stupid because this dude has done so many suicide missions for you before, but apparently now this time you have an issue with it. But okay. So now he's stuck in Japan knowing that the people he cares about are all about to die. Then later, he ends up finding these three random people, gets into a fight, and somehow gets his butt kicked. Mind you, by this point, he has gone through proper night training and knows how to fight, and still loses. Yes, people still have an issue with that scene. So eventually, he comes to realization of a plan to get back. I hope you're sitting down for this one. So this dude reads a newspaper and finds out a solar eclipse is about to happen that very day. Very convenient. He runs into a Japanese military base, manages to get into a fighter jet, somehow can pilot the fighter jet, flies it straight into the solar eclipse, and that transports him back.
Easy.
You see what I mean by this series is founded on BS?
Easy.
It is the most, excuse me? Also, speaking of bad OVAs, don't worry, Zeno Sakama has one. Oh boy, more bad OVAs. Kenny, what's the flavor of this bad OVA? You see, all the men in the freaking magic school find this chest that's all full of essentially swimsuits from our world. So they makes up some BS ritual just so they can get the girls in swimsuits. The girls eventually realize they're being effed with and freaking tie up all the boys. And this is gonna hurt me to say. Suddenly a giant squid comes out of nowhere and they're like, how the fuck? And the principal's
enough hentai to know where this is going.
And the principal's like, you see, we didn't do the ritual, so the squid came out of, and they're like, he's like, okay, I'll shut up. Okay, I'll just shut up.
Kenny, did you just save like 4 times in a row?
I also reloaded. Listen, man, pitfalls.
Oh, I didn't see that. I was looking at my phone.
Like that.
Okay. Alright. Should have safe stated it.
I forgot I could do that. I'm over here using legit jank.